Hey, welcome to Vanderbilly. Going to show you a little theory. Now, I'm not going to get all caught up in the root note flat seven with a fifth diminished chord progress, nothing like that. I'm going to show you another pattern. Um, Now, if you know what the box is and you're stuck in the box, and I was stuck in the box for ages, you know what the box is, and we'll do this in E. Well, we'll start in E. I'll show you pretty much every one on the neck button. So there's your box. There's your E pentatonic, and you know that's the box that you're trying to bust out of, and you constantly read on the forums, looking to break the box. So you know that one. You've been stuck in it forever. Okay. And then you know the other position in E. Perhaps you know this little slide up here. You know these, where here would be. Okay, you probably know that pattern as well. You may even know some of the blue notes that have been floating around. So if you're on the G string, you're at the 12, you can come back to the 11. Or also on the G, from the 14, you go up to the 15. It's almost like a bend. Another blue note. Again on the G, the 13. Okay, that's another one. But again, it's still really in the box. So I'm going to show you something now, and again, I'm not going to do a whole lot of theory with this. I'm just going to show you another pattern of the box. And somebody told me ages ago, hey, if you're in E, you can solo in B, and I tried it. It didn't really. Some fit and some didn't. This is what they were talking about. So if this is your E, if you go back 2, so in this case you're going back from the 12 to the 10. So this D note here, that would be where you would end the run. There's the B. So the run, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign a finger to a fret. So it's the first finger on the 7th, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if I'm using my pinky, I'm on the 10th fret. Okay? So. That's the box, because it's relative going backwards. You wouldn't, if you're in B, you wouldn't use the 7th fret on the B note. That's the only difference. That's the only time you don't touch it on the 7th. Okay. So in relation to the E. I didn't. Nobody told me this. I found I was watching an old Fleetwood Mac video on YouTube. It was for the Peter Green era, and the song was clearly in G, and he was. how is he monkeying around at what looked like E? And then I realized, I'm like, no, it looks more like D. So if you're in G, you go back 2, that's your end, you go back to the D, it is. Okay. So you can do there. So the G, you can. Where this really becomes interesting is in A. Because there's enough space behind it, behind A, to do it. And there's enough space behind it to do when you're up here, when you're doing. If you come back to, now you're in E. So E. Oops. So that's the new box, and it's not the new box, but that's the box that'll help you break out of the box that you're stuck in. Where A, you've got now 4 distinct. You can solo here at the 5th, down here at the F, up here at the A, and down here. Okay. Okay, so quickly. That's it. Hope that was useful. And I'll post it in the forums.